So as I said before, I'm going to break this down by an hourly wage. And I'm just trying this out on my Facebook page because I got a lot of friends that are truck drivers and shit like that. And I want them to see this. And I want to educate people that aren't CDL drivers on what it actually is that truck drivers do, man. So I'm dedicating my life to this. I've already decided. I'm almost 53 years old. I've gone through so much hell over the last few years over this. And I'm thinking there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. But when I look online, there's nothing. There's really no videos. There's really nobody out here advocating the way I'm getting ready to advocate and break it down into common sense. Excuse the term. Current candidate for presidency, by the way, talking about common sense. And that's what we're going to apply to this video series. I want to break it down so that people know. I've got quite a few truck driver friends, and this is going to make them cry because a lot of people don't see this logic when they actually break down their pay into an hourly wage. We're going to base it off Portland, Oregon. I spent a lot of my life in Portland, Oregon. Well, not Portland, Oregon, but in the state of Oregon. In Portland, Oregon, in the metro area, people flipping hamburgers are making $15 an hour. $15 an hour. Which, you know what? I agree. Ain't shit in this economy. It's really not. Nobody can pay rent and raise kids with $15 an hour, man. They just can't do it. So I agree. But a lot of that's because of the prices that we have to pay for shit. Not because of the wage. When you have to pay $5 for a gallon of milk, I've been in Oregon. It's been about 2 years since I've been in Oregon. And I went down to the local convenience store. I don't drink a lot of milk, but I went down to the local convenience store and thinking, okay, I need some milk. I want some milk. And I went down there. It was $6.50 for a gallon of milk, man. And I went, I can't, no. What? How do you live here? Washington's even worse. So we're going to base it off minimum wage in Portland, Oregon, which is $15 an hour for flipping hamburgers, all right? Now, for a truck driver, now we are governed, we've got all these laws on us that, you can only work 70 hours a week. Whoa, big eye opener. Did you realize that? Did you realize that truck drivers work 70 hours a week? Oh, most of us work more than that, but that's what's on the logs. 70 hours a week. That's what we work. Now, in your typical normal job, anything over 40 is time and a half, right? Right? So we're going to do some basic math for you. I'm going to flash it for you right now. $15 an hour times 70 hours a week, $1,050. Now, if you looked at, there's another 30 hours a week. Now, time and a half would be $7.50. So now you add another $7.50 onto that, times 30, and what do you get? $1,270. Is that what that says backwards? Yeah, $1,270. So what I'm getting at is basically one of the most dangerous jobs on the planet. On the planet. They have rated truck driving even more dangerous than law enforcement. You're fighting all the elements. You're working 70 hours a week. You are basically working for $15 an hour. Most companies, that's about their average pay. You do have some companies that pay a little more than that. You have companies that pay less than that, a lot less than that. You have the dream of being an owner-operator. We're gonna send you a 1099 and you'll get paid a percentage of the load, and you're gonna make all this money. You're gonna make like $5,000-$6,000 gross. Yeah, what are we gonna make net? That's the new scam, and we'll get into that in another video. But as it stands on this video, your average truck driver is out there making $15 an hour, the same amount of money an hour that your local hamburger flipper is making. Wow. That's the first thing you need to take to the bank. We'll get to the next video and explain more. Thanks for listening.